Hello and welcome to Thorpe Park Resort, where I'm back for one thing and one thing only, Hyperia of course. But it's a pretty sunny day down here at Thorpe Park in Surrey. It can be a bit of a pain to get to this park because the roads can be 1, really busy, 2, loads of traffic, 3, loads of roadworks, or if you're lucky, all 3 of them. If you do like getting wet at Thorpe Park, there's loads of options before you even get into the park. Storm surge, tidal wave, and even rumba rapids, although you'll be lucky to get wet on there now. Tidal wave on a cheeky 1 boat operation. Oh no, it's giving me flashbacks to Kamali's Arthur train operation. No, tidal wave. Please keep it on a full boat, not 50% of the boat. And as always, Thorpe Park are always doing sponsored things like Chupa Chups, and you can get a free pack of Chupa Chup tubes. And the queue for Hyperia is 70 minutes, which is actually not too bad for a brand new coaster in the height of summer. And talking of height, oh look at that, straight into the blue sky. The swamp is growing. I'm pretty sure there's a creature living down there. I'm very sure there's like Hyperia, the sea monster. Oh, music to my ears, music to my ears. Beautiful melody. Oh. It's August, I feel like I'm in Spain, and it's time for Fright Nights construction update at Thorpe Park, and that's exactly what's going on here. Look at this, all ready for Fright Nights. Oh, Fright Nights is probably the best theme park scare event. Scarefest over the past few years has been like, yeah, but Fright Nights has been like, yeah. And this was one of the best mazes last year. I can't actually remember what it's called, which is really bad considering I'm standing here doing an update on it. But all of the stuff has started to arrive, like the toy shop stuff there, and the entrance was just there last year, so I assume it's going to be the exact same layout as last year, which is good because it was really good. The theming for a like maze that's in a marquee was really good. I really enjoyed it last year, and I'm glad it's coming back. Something I'm not so glad that's coming back is trailers for another year. I've never been really keen on trailers maze, but at least it's coming back. Thorpe Park have got a very strong lineup with mazes, especially with survival games, which is also one of my favourite mazes here at Thorpe Park. We have no audio experience, which is good. I think gone are the days of headphones for scare attractions, but there's I think those are the flooring boards or potentially the walls for it. There's a lot of the theme in there as well, and I think in that packaging is the outside of the maze. I think, I'm not sure, but construction is happening. They've already got the tent up, marquee up, and yeah, I guess they're going to theme it up in the next few days. It's so exciting, honestly. The best time of year is coming fast. Fright Nights, book now. Oh, look at the mannequin there, very creepy, and long bits of wood ready to go in the maze. Exciting times. Queue 60 minutes for Hyperia, honestly one of the best rides in the UK. It has a rattle, it has a little bit of a shake, but who cares? Some of the elements are so good on there. The drop, the like inverted bit, which I forgot the name of. Does it even have a name? It's so good. The lap bars are lovely. It's Mac rides, it's Mac rides quality. It's well worth the wait of 60 minutes if you can do it, because on opening day people are waiting 290 minutes, and now the queue's like 45, 60 minutes on most days, which is like incredible. It's an incredible ride. But something that's not maybe as incredible because of how wet you get is Tidal Wave. Here it is at Thorpe Park. It's on 2 boats now, which is better than 1. Some guy in the Hyperia queue line literally had his t-shirt off. It was like sun's out, guns out, like ladies make a queue. There's no fast track for this one. It was well funny. I was laughing to myself. WWTP radio. It's time for stealth. Woo, let's go. Thorpe Park is definitely one of the best looking parks in the UK at the minute. Everything feels really fresh, which is really weird because like 3 years ago, this park I'd probably say looked the least fresh out of every single big park in the UK, but now it looks so fresh. Like look at Big Easy Boulevard, look how nice Detonator looks with all its new facade on it. It just looks so nice. And talking of the beast, we're gonna head on it next with 25-minute wait. Then look at any construction of trailers and the brand new maze at Thorpe Park for Fright Nights. Stealth was good as always, 25 minutes, and they've refurbed Train 1 on it as well, so it's all looking really new and fresh. As I said, everything at Thorpe Park looks really nice and new now. And because of the new train, we had to do it justice and queue for the front row, which is incredible. Stealth is still one of the best coasters in the UK and in the world. You can't beat that hydraulic launch, you just can't. Detonator, brand new soundtrack, sounds great. Detonator is actually a really good drop tower. It's nowhere near as high as like Hurricane Condor or what Apocalypse was, but it's actually really good and very forceful. It just goes to show that size does not matter at all. But we're at trailers, and this is obviously coming back for its 3rd or 4th year at Thorpe Park. I'm not really bothered about this one. If it comes back, I'll do it. It always seems like there's rarely any actors in it. Like last time I walked through the 7 doll scene, there was not, or 8 doll scene, there was not anyone in there. So it wasn't really that scary. I just feel myself kind of walking through, but it's all right. And it will come back for potentially its last year. I feel like it's run its course. So it's looking very likely that this will be the new location for the maze, which isn't really surprising because you've got an empty building there doing nothing. Plus there's a fully fledged mirror maze in there already, so you can kind of use that. That'd be very cool, have actors banging on it, and then maybe like the glass shattering, keep that effect from Black Mirror. But Slammer just sits here and rests in peace. You can still see the S&S restraints, and the whole car and the whole trains and restraints are still sat there. Like, this thing shot back in 2017 and it's still just sitting here at the park. But it will finally be removed at the end of this season. It's kind of a good thing. Obviously, loads of people loved Slammer. I never went on it, but loads of people did love it. But if it's just sitting here, what's the point of having it just sitting here? Get all of this area, put a brand new flat ride there, bam, Bob's your uncle, brand new ride for 2025. Any queue under 2 minutes, definitely worth a ride. This is it. There is no fire, still on Swarm. When will it return? I don't know. One of the best areas of Thorpe Park though. Look how nicely this is themed. You know the deal, cheese roll in the Nemesis Inferno queue line. Oh, lovely. I reckon Thorpe Park tax, this would have been 30 quid. And we've just come off a 60-minute wait for Nemesis Inferno, where operations were painstakingly slow. And now the area looks so big and wide without all of the things here. The first fencing, that's what I was looking for. Anyway, the Desert of Gods, Colossus, Samurai, Saw, Hyperia, so many rides in this one area. Something I don't appreciate enough at Thorpe Park is their flat rides, and what hell of a lineup they have. And here's Samurai with its lovely colour scheme, which I'm actually going to ride because it's only 15 minutes, which is something that very, very rare. This thing obviously used to be blue, and now it's red, and it looks so much better. The one thing that they could do to make it look that little bit better is they put a middle bit on there just to cover up the motors in there, and that'd make it look even better. Something I won't be doing today though is Saw. It's pain. And after a 15-minute wait, I've just come off Samurai. And it's a good, decent flat ride. I mean, it'd be so good if these top scans could somehow get comfier restraints, because it's actually a really good ride, but you're constantly being flung into the restraints. That kind of hurts your shoulders. So if they could come up with a way to kind of restrain you in, maybe even with a lap bar, that was a bit more comfier when you're doing 360s, would be pretty good. Honestly, this area of Thorpe Park is my favourite. There's so much atmosphere. The rapids are always running, they're never down. There's so many people on them screaming. Remain seated at all times, don't worry, I'm sure they will. Especially that there is no one to remain seated, but Stealth is on 20 minutes, so we're gonna have another ride on Stealth. Let's go. Woo. The all new Thorpe Park VIP event. Come and collect some of Stealth's blueberries. Are they blueberries? Raspberries? Yeah, come collect them here. Stealth broke down, but we got a fast track for one ride, and you know what that one ride's gonna be. It's gotta be depth charge. No, I'm joking. Hyperia. Let's go. Look at this view of Hyperia now at Thorpe Park. Honestly, it's one of the best theme park views. Where else can you get all these thrill rides except from Blackpool Pleasure Beach? All in one place. Colossus, Samurai, Saw, Hyperia. Look at that view. And Hyperia is going up the lift hill as well. No surprise, they're pumping the trains out today. And I went to Hyperia and saw went to Hyperia, went through the fast track queue, got to the front, gave him my pass. I was like, there we go. As I slyly looked around at the main 50-minute queue, I was like, yeah, here's my fast tracks, go on, scan them. And then he goes, this one is not valid for Hyperia, depth charge, or ghost train. If I could actually read, I would have saved myself having to go to Hyperia, come out and walk to Swarm, which I'm going to use these for. Now, I never ever go on Rush, but I thought I'd have a Rush today and go on Rush. Rush definitely gave me a rush for about 10 seconds. When did the cycle get so short on there? Like, I just got started, then it was done. Like, that was it, done. 3 big swings. But we're gonna skip the 15-minute queue on Swarm with our fast tracks. Oh no, here we go again. It has got a little bit of a shake, rattle and roll, but it's such a good ride. Hyperia, best ride at Thorpe Park. Yeah, it is. I was thinking, wait, Stealth is quite good, but you gotta give it Hyperia for the creativity of the layout as well. Stealth is just Hyperia's like, real swoom. You can find a lot of good merch in the Thorpe Park shop, but this is not one of these. I think these are just like a bit of poo that's been put on a resin and it's sold as Nemesis Inferno. These ones look better though, the snow globes with Inferno on the inside. And there we go, that is all from Thorpe Park today. A very good day riding Hyperia, Stealth, Swarm. They've got some good selection of coasters here. And Hyperia is just the standout. Like, you had some good supporting coasters before, like Stealth and Swarm, but Hyperia is by far the standout coaster here. It's always a good day when you come down to Thorpe Park, and probably one of the best looking Merlin parks at the minute. It's looking so good. Big Easy Boulevard is looking great. Detonator is looking great. They've got new Hyperia, and Fright Nights is looking great as well for another year. And look at the sun as it sets. Why can't we have this weather at Alton Towers or Blackpool Pleasure Beach? Why is it here at Thorpe Park? But with that said, if you enjoyed the video, do subscribe because it really does help. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now. Oh my God, look at the sun. Look. Oh, if I could just grab you and throw you to Alton Towers.